Yo, what's going on, guys? Mike, Sen, whatever the hell you want to call me, coming at you with a 2v2 rogue guide, or well, I should say rogue mage guide. Guys, I went and I picked some really good games. I'm talking games where it was like, we didn't go in there and just one shot and completely destroy this team. It was games where really hard to win because they played really well and we played really well. And right now, as double DPS in 2v2, it is super tough, so I hope you guys learned something, and without further ado, I'm going to shut the hell up and hope you all enjoy. Thanks! Alright guys, first game, we got Feral Prezivoker. This is definitely not an easy comp to beat, but we're going to go ahead and break it down right now, so let's get right into it. Okay, so they're going to try to get aggressive right on my mage right now. So my mage instantly trinkets. The reason is, this guy goes and he hits Feral Frenzy right off the rip, okay? Which... another thing you could have done, or I could have done, is I could have been ready to gouge the Pharaoh because we do not want him to get bear form in the opener, okay? We do not want him in bear form, ever, okay? Never ever do we want this guy in bear form when we're going on stuns. But we go ahead and get the sheep after the DB, I cheap, we pop Symbol's Blades, we do a lot of damage here. I'm gonna go ahead and duel him out of this with Invasion, so I take very minimal damage. He pops Bark Skin. My mage is saying he's not close, so I'm going to pop a bomb. Well, it was kind of a bad bomb, but it's okay. So we're going to go ahead and for next go. Okay, guys, so DRs are falling off, and the Pharaoh's going to come towards me right here. So what I'm going to do is going to gouge him out of form. We always, like I said, he always wants to be out of form, so I'm going to gouge him out of form. And it's going to break, unfortunately, to the mirror image. But I'm just going to send the kidney anyways because by the how the angle is here, my mage is here, the Prez is like angled over here, so we can get an easy DB sheep. So we're going to go ahead and the kidney, he trinkets, I'm going to re-cheap. We're going to get a sheep, and now he's going to trinket, and he's going to Dragon's Breath, and they're going to do a lot of damage to my mage, and my mage is just going to commit block. Okay, from here, guys, we do not want this Pharaoh to re-stealth, so I'm going to actually come out, and I'm going to go ahead and put a Rupture on him. And we're gonna pre-ring of fire for this go. We have literally no reason not to kill this guy, okay? So what happens here is we're gonna just do a little bit of damage. I'm gonna trinket that, whatever. Now, look at the angle here, guys. This guy's running over here, and I'm gonna be able to blind because at this point, Emerald Commune is gonna literally do nothing. So what's gonna happen? I'm gonna blind healer, cheap shot this guy in the ring of fire. And I mean, at this point, it's over. Look, Emerald Communion, no value here. We're going to go ahead and sheep off, and it is game over. Alright guys, this game we got Fury Warrior Mistweaver. We're going to go ahead and break this one down as well. So in the opener, you can do one of two things, but what we want to do is sap DB. If you guys are playing Rogue Mage 2s, you're going to want to always pre-sheep or pre-DB the kill target so they cannot preemptively use something. We never want the Warrior to Blade Storm the cheap shot or kidney. We never want the Ret to pop Vengeance Shield. We never want the Windwalker to pre-Rot. We always want to pre-DB, pre-sap before the go. Okay? So what's going to happen is he's going to DB, and I'm going to sap at the same time. DB, sap. Okay? This way they can literally not do anything. So we come over here, cheat, blades, symbols, all that fun shit. And we're going to do a lot of damage. I'm going to go ahead and duel early. Ray of Frost is still on him. And we get a lot of defensives, and he disarms me. So we're going to hit the run here. We're going to kite it out. Pro tip, guys. Make sure your mage is playing Mass Barrier because dots can get you out as a rogue nowadays. But if the mage plays Mass Barrier, which is about to apply in 3 seconds, okay, you see, I got Mass Barrier. That means this Dragon's Breath dot's not going to knock me now. Alright guys, we can send another go right now. So I'm going to go ahead and send the blind this time into the cheap. And we didn't get the pre there, which was okay because he just didn't have enough time to Blade Storm. But we got the blind of the cheap, so my mage can sheep off, and this is more than likely going to be Trinket, and I didn't get the bomb off in time, but he trinketed Cocoon, which is really good because we still got a Vanished Invasion Cloak. My mage still got double block. Okay, so at this point, I'm just trying to get a which is okay. I'm going to go ahead and just commit Evasion, do some damage to this guy, build enough combo points for a kidney shot. So right now, we can absolutely go. This is the freest sheep of my mage's life. You can just DB sheep. I'm going to kidney at the same time. And at this point, it's going to be over, right? We're popping every button. He's going to re-sheep 3. I'm going to go cheap shot him off, and it's game over. So this is kind of like what not to do in an opener, okay? So just in case, we did this game on purpose. I told him, let's not stealth, let's get combat. So my mage is going to go in there and get combat so we can't sap the healer, because I want to show you guys what happens. Okay, so he's combat, and this guy hits him. And that's okay, because we can still pre-DB. We're always pre-DBing, but at this point, you should be setting the blind, okay? The blind in the opener is big here. Not the cheap shot, because he's just going to go ahead and hit a paint sub. Watch what I'm telling you, okay? What happens is I cheap shot, and he's going to react with paints up right now before, yep, paints up and dark pact, okay? So that's why you never want to cheap shot the opener against Disc Priest, because they're just going to paint up. So what should have happened was he should have DB'd in stealth, and I should have sapped at the same time. But like I said, for educational purposes, I said go to combat, and let's just cheap shot open. So if this does happen though, guys, the way to play around this is literally commit nothing. Okay, I didn't use blades, symbols, I didn't use nothing, dude. I used sepsis, and I'm just gonna run, dude. I don't want to get dotted. That was a terrible first go. We ended up getting dark pack though, and a paint sub, so I guess it's not the end of the world. Okay, so we're looking at DRs. I'm gonna go ahead and send the blind, start doing a little bit of damage here. We gotta wait for that poly DR to happen, and it's okay. It is okay because we missed it by a split second, but we had a cheap bomb, heat trinkets, and domes. I'm gonna try dual and cloak so I can't get feared or anything, and we get the big wall. And then the resolve. Okay, this is really good. Lock has no trinket. Priest still does. So we got to do another two good clean go. It looks like Lock's off stun DR, and Healer's about to be off poly DR. My Mage is going to commit a block because he needs to. He's going to go ahead and try to cast an MD. I'm going to go ahead and Shadow Strike out of stealth, kick him, and I'm going to kidney him right off. So my Mage is going to be able to come out and get a free sheep, and we're going to go ahead and do a lot of damage to this guy, and he's going to instantly trinket. So at this point, there is literally no point to stay in here. You definitely want to run because we have blades here very, very soon. That means we're going to kill 100% this next go, okay? So we got blades, we got a T, we got a blind. So the best thing you can do at this point, and this guy's off stun DR here right now. This guy has no DRs. So we're going to go ahead and do is run in there and blind the healer with a cheap shot. Or sorry, kidney. We're going to go ahead and do all our damage, Ring of Fire. We're going to blade, symbols, cheap, do everything possible to kill this guy. We need to kill here, okay? We need to kill here. We do not want them to get trinkets back whatsoever. We're going to go ahead and duel him and just take him out. Take him out, all right? I could have kicked that, but he goes, you know, he DBs, so it's good. Hey, yo, Norad, bro, you want to drop something fire for the outro?
Who, me? Boy, you know I drop nothing but fire.
Like, yeah, see the pain in my eyes. Every day I'm waiting in line. Ain't shit changed, I still get hate with a little bit of love when I'm on my grind. Tell me how you feeling when you're seeing me shine. Does it drive you crazy knowing that I'm on your mind? Every day you hurting knowing that I didn't die, but I would never die.